And you know why you have flawed thinking and flawed minds? Because a lot of you have been, your mom and dad dropped the ball. A lot of you went through some hard. Hold on, wait, calm down. Calm down. You will be respectful. You will be respectful. I don't know. Relax, then. Relax. You will be respectful. Okay? I'll let you say something, but you will be respectful. Don't grab my stuff. Don't grab my stuff. Okay.
I have my hands right here.
You grab my stuff. You grab my stuff. Just I'll hold it. I don't trust you anymore because you came in like a demon. Relax. 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 Don't you have any respect? Aren't you from the Love is Love community? Well then love a Christian. Okay. Okay, it's okay that I'm aggravating. Have some self-control. Okay.
Okay, honestly, I have nothing against Christians or anything like that, okay? But all this is bullshit, okay? You don't need to be here right now. You don't need to be here right now. All this is bullshit. Love is love, and we will love who we want to love. You can go home, because you don't need to be here. Nobody wants you here, okay? And the fact of the matter is, we didn't come from no Adam and Eve. We came from fucking Lilith and Satan. Because at the end of the day, Eve was right in Satan's dick. And that's how she became Lilith. So you need to go home, okay? Because nobody wants to hear your lies anymore. I came from a Pentecostal home, and I removed myself from that because
Why?
you know what? Because the thing about it is, you guys just release hate into the.
How was she raised to think that she could charge a grown man, steal his microphone, and talk? How did she think that was going to work out for her?
Where is your dad? Where is your mom? Where is your family?
This dude is doing his religious duty and making money at the same time. At this point, he's just exploiting the mentally ill.
What are you asking?
I'm asking, is America spending too much on foreign aid?
It's an appropriate question for today.
I think it's an appropriate question for any time of the day.
Right, so why did
Do
you
you
think
do
today
you know what
right
space
now?
you're in?
I'm on a public university campus.
Okay, it's a public space, but this is not public.
This isn't public?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
The answer is yes. America is spending too much money on foreign aid. And if you're an American taxpayer and you ain't asking this question, you're insane.
Being less woke links down to immigration. It links down to inflation. It is linked to foreign policy, all of that stuff. It's all the same.
Okay, sorry. Gavin's mom needed me for a second.
See, another reason that you don't exist in real life is the way you talk. If we were in person, you would be choked out right now.
Okay, if we were in person, you'd probably be drunk off your ass and get arrested and thrown in the egg, okay?
See, I would be arrested for assaulting you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be.
That's why you talk the way you talk, because you live online.
Yeah.
You don't understand
people say
how
that,
to
and then I
move.
see them in real life, and they're just these demure little submissive boys, so I don't know. Maybe. Listen, if you see me, you beat the shit out of me, okay? Knock yourself out.
You let men f you in the ass. You define submissive.
Do you think about that a lot, Gavin?
No, but you call me a cuck and say I'm submissive? It's insane.
What, you seem obsessed with talking about other men and their sex lives.
You brought it up. You called me a cuck, moron.
You started talking about my shit before, and you literally started the conversation off calling me a cuck.
Yeah. You define culturally the fall of man. And the way you talk to me is proof of that.
Okay.
Anyway, you want to talk about immigration?
Sure.
He's right about what he just said, and I think the internet makes people more extreme on both sides because people are allowed to say things to other people that they would never say in person. Before the internet, almost every political debate was done in person, and I think that just led to more respectful conversations.
So can't white women get an afro wig and look beautiful in it too?
No, I feel like that's cultural appropriation, and white women should not do that.
How is that cultural appropriation, but a black woman can put on a blonde wig? How is that?
I feel like you're mixing up the lines here. There's a fine line on what's right and what's wrong, and that was wrong.
Okay, so them putting on a afro, why is that wrong?
Because I feel like an afro has so much culture in African history, and white women should not appropriate that.
But do you not understand that black people, we use everybody else's culture? Like stuff we eat come from the Italians and white people. So can black people not eat pasta and pizza now because it comes from another culture?
Womp womp, the best part about culture is sharing it with other cultures. I love sharing cultures. One day I'm eating soul food, the next day I'm deep throating 3 steak tacos chased by an horchata.
Oh, do this your song?
Donald Trump literally did everything possible to lose this election. Like, Huffington Post had the best headline. Huffington Post said he ran the most racist campaign in modern day history and smoked it. Didn't just win, smoked it.
Stop it. How is it racist?
Oh, cut it out.
What?
Smoked it.
How is it racist? Nobody falling for that shit no more.
How important are women's rights?
So important. It's valuable today more than ever because a woman should be able to have her choice over her body.
By women's rights, you mean the right to an abortion?
The right to be able to vote, the right to be able to have an abortion.
Well, women have the right to vote.
Right.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. You're a man. You are never
That's
going to
sexist.
Ain't nobody trying to get either of those women pregnant. She couldn't even fit in the screen. They had to turn their phone into landscape mode just to get her in there. No, but in all seriousness, in the modern world, when women are talking about women's rights, it's just a euphemism for abortion.
There are not late-stage abortions.
Yes, actually there are. Here, I'm so glad you asked. I'm going to call an abortionist for you, ma'am.
Call an abortionist? What does that mean?
William Hearn, Boulder Abortion Clinic.
Thank you for calling.
It might still be open.
Dr. Hearn's answering service. How may I help you?
Hi, yeah, I just figured out I was pregnant today, and I'm like really far along. Like I'm like 30 weeks. Can I schedule an abortion with you all?
Let me see if I can help with this. One moment here. I mean, right now you're calling the answering service, so I can't actually schedule that appointment. What I can do is route this, like put in the request and just have the office call you back.
You got me.
Sure, that's fine. On the website here, the website says third trimester abortion, so I guess that would be, yep. Mm-hmm.
Accurate, yeah.
It is accurate. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, accurate. It's on the website.
If I'm in this grass, surely that's okay, right?
No, because your crowd won't be.
Well, I can't control the crowd, right?
Right, but we can control where you are. And
Okay.
that's right now blocking traffic, and that's the one thing you can't do.
All right, well, I'm not blocking traffic, so.
You're responsible for the crowd as well. Yeah.
I don't believe I am.
That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, it kind of is, right? Because this is a public university and I'm on public property.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. He's cooking.
If the radical left wing continues to define the Democratic Party, they're going to continue to lose. You know, reports are coming out that Kamala Harris didn't go on Joe Rogan's podcast because she was afraid of the backlash of progressive staffers who didn't want her to. The LA Times didn't endorse Harris because she was too right wing on Israel. And we see what's happening. As Corinne said, 70% of Americans agree with Moulton on this. And Americans, as they showed us last week, do not want to live in a tough gender studies seminar. They don't want to be told that their eyes are deceiving them when they can see plainly that it's not fair that a biological male would compete in women's sports.
What's demigender?
Sir, that's a term of the people that are eligible for that particular scholarship that
what's
is
a
available
demigender person?
to. It's a person who looks at their gender in a different way than I do, sir.
Well, sure, that's all of these people. You're a cisgender man. You don't even get to apply.
Well,
do you know what demigender really means?
I'm not really sure, sir.
Right. So do you know what agender means? All one word, not a space gender, but agender.
Sir, I don't.
Right. So here we are pushing a fellowship, calling for people that you don't even know what the words mean. And the number one group of people, the cisgender men, are excluded. Now, in the name of diversity, equity, and inclusion, should we be pushing programs that we can't define that exclude the largest group of service members?
I had to look this up, but a person who's agendered is a person who doesn't identify as either gender. And when were people who don't identify with the gender ever discriminated against? Heck, and when did these people ever even exist? This is such a level of silly that it can't be chalked up to incompetence. This has to be devious. Just think about the level of delusion we've gotten to in the last 6 years. We have a lieutenant general talking about being agendered. What does that have to do with the military? I'm telling you now, China and Russia don't care about your gender. Those bullets is rated E for everybody.
Bow, 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 bow. Democrats have become like a royal family that, because of so much incest, has unfortunately had children who are retarded. And the same thing can happen to ideas. if they are also conceived in an atmosphere of intellectual incest. Maybe take the clothespins off your noses and actually converse with the other half of the country. Stop screaming at people to get with the program and instead make a program worth getting with.
Meanwhile, he's wearing a shirt tighter than me.
Right. Well, pretty much all my shirts are tighter than you.
That actually hurt my feelings.
Little getting dug out. We put up with it for 4 years, but we can't anymore. If you allow people to get away with things that are completely over the top and outrageous, if you allow your hormone-addled 15-year-old daughter to like slam the door of her bedroom and give you the finger, you're gonna get more of it. There has to be a point at which dad comes home. Yeah, that's right. Dad comes home, and he's pissed. Dad is pissed. He's not vengeful. He loves his children. Disobedient as they may be, he loves them. Because they're his children, they live in his house. But he's very disappointed in their behavior. And he's gonna have to let them know. Get to your room right now. And think about what you did. And when Dad gets home, you know what he says? You've been a bad girl. You've been a bad little girl, and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now. And no, it's not gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. No, it's not. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it hurts me. And you earned this. And you're only gonna get better when you take responsibility for what you did.
Facts, people were bullied, people lost their jobs, people lost close relationships, all because of this type of thinking. And I understand their frustrations. For the past few years, people were called racist, sexist, misogynistic, had their character attacked just because they had a different opinion. Now that the right's in office, the worst thing they can do is focus on revenge. All the right has to do is to focus on solving problems that people are dealing with in the real world and let the left continue to eat itself by focusing on silly world. If the right can continue to stay on track, it's going to be a while before the Democrats win another election. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's a help brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.